Round three, fight! Tiger uppercut! Tiger uppercut! Tiger uppercut!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Fieldwork time. It has been a minute since we reviewed a Fieldwork beer. What was I can't remember the name of the beer that we reviewed, but my buddy Scott sent that, and he also sent this beer. And the name of this beer and the can art is freaking awesome. This is Tiger Uppercut. And if you look, Tiger Uppercut, I'm assuming it has to be because of the label on this, is named after, if you guys ever played Street Fighter 2 actually, Sagat was the second to last boss, and he was from Thailand, and there was this big Buddha looking statue in the background of his level that you would go to. So it's got to be it. I loves me some video game references when it comes to beer. 8.5% alcohol by volume, double IPA. This is hopped with Mosaic, Eldorado, and Equinox. So this might be a West Coast style IPA. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Fieldwork is in Berkeley. I'm just trying to see if it says anything about being a New England style. It doesn't. But yeah, you gotta love that artwork. That is awesome. No date on the can. I think this was canned like 2 weeks ago. He was there and sent me a picture when he was having a flight of it. And we were talking about Street Fighter. So he sent this. So thank you, sir. We are continuing our Memorial Day weekend share. It's actually Friday. It's not even Memorial Day weekend yet, but whatever. This might not be hazy. How dare you, Fieldwork? Just kidding. That like that. There's some haze to it, but it's like that lemonade-y kind of color. Half a finger of bright white head. Over 8% when we swirl it. There's some alcohol legs, but it looks killer in that glass. I need some Fieldwork proper glassware too. Don't have it, so let's go ahead and chub our nose on this one. This one's very malt driven. There's a big like malty backbone to this. This almost smells lemony to me. But it's like, it's super earthy, it's dank. But yeah, it's like lemon peel, lemon zest. There might be like some grapefruit that I'm smelling. It's like piney, yeah, I think piney is a good descriptor. Piney, a little bit of grassiness in there. It's earthy though. But yeah, there's like this bright kind of lemon thing. I don't know what that's coming from. But there is a big, just a strong, like, solid. This reminds me of like an old school West Coast IPA. Like not like a Stone beer, just because Stone's more in your face, like dank and hoppy. This is more soft, but it's got this like huge, just sweet kind of bready, malty backbone. It smells good though. I am interested to taste this. I mean, we've been drinking juicy beers all day, so it's fun to like switch it up and drink something like this. So let's go ahead and check it out, Scott. Cheers. Thank you, sir. That's much different than the beers that we've been drinking. But not different in a bad way. This is West Coast for sure. It's bitter. It's citrus. It's pithy. Citrus peel, rind. Again, that kind of bright lemon note I was getting on the nose definitely follows through on the taste. It's like lemon zest, grapefruit peel, orange peel. There's a nice bitterness that's just sitting on my tongue. It's hoppy though. I know I've talked about this a couple beer reviews ago. Hoppy's a dumb descriptor, but somebody who brewed actually commented saying, "I know what you mean when you say hoppy." This is hoppy. This is like old school green hops though. It is. It's earthy. It's pithy. There's a little bit of dankness in there. It's grassy. It's piney. This reminds me of like an old school West Coast IPA, but it's hazy. It's not clear, which is awesome. This is a fun change up right now for all the beers that we've drank. A lot of hashtag new money IPA people right now would probably hate this beer because it's not crazy hazy, it's not crazy juicy, it's not a juice bomb. This is like, if this beer was around 5 years ago, people would have gone nuts over it. I think that's a good way to put it. I just like how bright it is. I like how hoppy it is. I like the bitterness that you get mid-palate to finish. I don't think it says the IBUs on here. It's not crazy bitter, but there's a good amount of bitterness in there. But yeah, it is. It's piney, it's resinous, it's earthy, it's pithy. Tons of grapefruit. Grapefruit peel, lemon zest. Old school IPA. If you like old school kind of West Coast IPAs, you would like this. Because it has a killer mouthfeel. Not to like a crazy like full mouthfeel, but it's like that kind of medium minus mouthfeel. It's a fun beer to drink. The maltiness that was on the nose doesn't quite follow over on the taste. It's much more in your face, kind of hoppy and not sweet, which is kind of weird just because on the nose it smelled like that. But this is killer. I like this. This is, I mean, you guys know I've talked about it. I loves me some West Coast style beers, and that's what this is. Solid beer from Fieldwork. I love the name. I love the can art. If we're giving it a grade, it's an A- beer, probably like 90, 91-ish. But stoked. I guess I'm gonna keep this can because the name and the artwork is that awesome. So that's Tiger Uppercut from Fieldwork. Scott, thanks so much for sending that, my friend. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. And I'm out of here. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Round 3, fight! Tiger uppercut! Tiger uppercut!